Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today a little bit different since we're going to be talking about a Halloween video game, but not the Halloween video game that you would expect. Now this is official. This is an officially licensed Halloween game, but it's a mobile game, which usually we wouldn't cover on the channel, but there's a reason I want to talk about it. So yes, yesterday a brand new Halloween app came out called Halloween: A Match Made in Terror, which is an official match 3 game. Imagine Candy Crush, but Halloween. That's what it is, and it is based specifically on the 1978 Halloween film, and like I said, is officially licensed. Now as for the game itself, it's basically exactly what you'd expect from a match 3 game. Once you've played one of these games, you've played all of them. I will say, I played it. Just like every match 3 game, it's kind of addicting and I had some fun playing it, but what I wasn't expecting was so many actual Easter eggs to the original film. I mean, they're all over the place. The actual match 3s, they're all Easter eggs to the movie. There are actually short little cutscenes where you're in the car with Michael, or it's doing the hedge or things like that. A lot of actual cool and unique cutscenes. You actually have character models in there like Loomis and Sheriff Brackett, and of course Michael himself, and Marion's in there, and there's just a lot going on that are actual callbacks to the original film, which I think is really cool. And while you're playing the game, every move you make where you aren't winning, Michael's getting closer and closer to you. Eventually, where if you don't win the game in time, Michael will kill you, and you get the classic score, several different versions. It's not just a Halloween theme. You actually get like Haunted House, you get the Stinger, you get a lot of cool things in this game that are actually right out of the original film. So while it is a mobile game and not the, big asymmetrical multiplayer game that you may be wanting, or a big single player story game, it is done with care and somebody that actually gives a shit about the IP, and I actually appreciate that, so it's better than nothing. So the news in this game dropped yesterday and really went under the radar. The account that actually posted it, the official account, has a whopping 6 followers, and I'm one of them. And it was shared in the official Halloween movies Twitter, but it only got like 200 likes and has basically no engagement. So that's one reason I wanted to cover it, but I also just wanted to talk about the door that this opens, right? Malek Akkad at H45 convention a couple weeks ago mentioned, well, he didn't exactly mention, maybe that's not the right word. He heavily hinted that a video game is being worked on, right? People asked him, hey, are you gonna make a video game? It's a Halloween game on the way, and all he did was wink and say he can't talk about it. So we were all just kind of waiting on news. Maybe a Halloween video game is happening, and now this came out. So there's a couple of ways we can look at this. One, was this the game that Malek was talking about, and is it underwhelming in that regard, or are there multiple games in the works? I just like the fact that they're actually willing to do a Halloween game. I was thinking about it with the pinball machine. The pinball machine was kind of leaning in that right direction. We're leaning towards a video game, and now you got a mobile game. We're on the right track. Maybe a Halloween game is finally going to happen. It's still arguably the biggest slasher IP out there. So now that you have a Friday the 13th game, you have a Predator game, you have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, why wouldn't you do Halloween? Halloween's bound to happen. And so this seems like they're playing with it a little bit here. So they're kind of testing the waters to see how a Halloween game will do. Now, for that reason, I will say, if you want to see a Halloween game, maybe download this one and just play it for a little bit, because the higher those numbers are, the more willing I bet they are to make an actual official, quote unquote, official console PC game. So there is that. There is that benefit of playing the game. But honestly, if you're a fan of match 3 games, you would enjoy this one. It's done well. It's a fun game, but it is just another match 3 game. So take that as you will. But hey, that's my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. That's gonna wrap this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.